Hello everyone and welcome. Happy New Year. It's 2026 and without wasting time, we'll be going through next week's analysis. It's currently 4th of Jan on Sunday and we want to look at week 2 and what we'll be anticipating. So the strategy that we are running through is SMC and yeah, right. So let's mark up and let's see what we have. So these are the charts. We can start with USDJPY. So I had already marked out. This was in last week. So in the 4-hour time frame, we have our external swing points marked. Then you have our BIS also marked. And the strategy basically involves, after you have the BIS, we need price to retrace to the 0.29 to target the 1.1. So this is risk to reward rate. Then we can also re-enter or rather scale in if we already have price. So in this instance, we have price came in, tapped in, was going up. So if we have our gun tool at 0.5 around below or at not 3/4, we can have a resistance line, then we take at the retest going higher. So this was basically our anticipation, and we are waiting for price to come and tap in at this level, give us a bullish higher, right? So not yet. So price closed here, so we'll wait and see when the market open on Monday, see how it goes. So this is in the 4-hour. We are taking trades either ranges from the 1-hour to the weekly. So this is how the 4-hour looks like. The 1-hour is it's a bit choppy. So what I should do is all this, have them for only, yeah. So when you come to our 1-hour, charts are clean, right? And we can plot again. So we can start looking for the external swing points, the external peaks. So we will have, this was an external low, then this was also swing point. We have a breakout structure right here, price pushed higher, so also that was external as well. Then price is kind of ranging in between, and as price is coming down, we have this as internal, right? So what's internal swing point, not too big, so we can allow this to happen, and also have this external swing point broken, price closed above, touched, and dropped below. So this was also an opportunity to take the trade, which also tapped the 0.29 head higher, so it's just tapped in. So this was already played out. So as you can see, this is very factual. So if you were to take opportunity right there and just put this the right time frame, you can see how basically it's this move right here. You'll have been able to ride it all the way through. So even if you're looking for like a 4-hour higher time frame level, you can try and hit that, but we just like looking at it per time frame. Yeah, so not multi-time frame. That is not the idea. The idea is to find the setup in the current time frame, then you take the trade. So as I can see right here, no trade for us. Right, because it was already played out. So we need to wait and see. So now nothing for have something waiting to play out. The daily again, mark out the external swing point, which just scrolling right here because it seems to be sort of internal. So we can have that was our peak, and that price sort of ranged, never broke either, or so this is internal price. Playing about, then now here can have this internal structure, broke, came back, so right there have our BOS, we have our MSS, actually it's internal, so internal. Then after we have the MSS internal, we would have looked for internal BOS and price to come back. So this valid right there, but as you see price is coming down. So overall, what was, where are we by the time these two are being formed? We are at an uptrend, right? So we were clearly at an uptrend, and let's mark from here. We have that so that we know that we've marked swing points correctly. Okay, that's sort of crucial. So you have this as BOS. BOS came, tapped in, then you have a break. So price went rallied till here, so this is also valid. Then on this leg, this swing point as well, so it's standing on its own, so it's sort of valid. Price came, pulled back, have this printing out, so this as well. So you could argue that this this is a market structure shift of the externals, right? Because this price came and broke, pointed out this was just not enough and went down. That's why I marked this and this. Okay, is that correct? So if good thing about it is also this is a market structure shift. So if you do not take this, this is not enough, and this will have been a market structure shift. You can see if we measure 50% is not close to 0.5%. That's why this is not, I don't take this as a valid point. It might be an internal as price was coming down. So if you measure this as well, price just broke all the way through. So here marking the point and the swing point, price dropped. This would have taken this range out. Okay, so it's not as you'd want it to be. This at the end, so this is, you could argue, but then with this didn't close above, so there's no market here. So price is still bullish on this, right? So it's still in range. All these are internal, so even if we had to ignore that, you see this is valid since we have this is, you can't mark out this because it's behind, it needs to be in front. Sort of like this, yeah. So this is a swing point, this is also a swing point, major swing point right there, and now we have LBS. So here we have a fractal. We have an internal access right there with multiple internal breakout structure. So this will have been our internal point. So making this another valid point, so we'll have captured that as well here. Okay, take it out. So when your price ranged, continued push range, and we have this pushed structure right there, stopped, come back, just about to reach. So we shall wait and see. So this is not like an access we'd like an MSCI have. So nice pullback like here, so that the price is reversing. So we have nothing on the daily. So we can cut all this and say weekly. You can see the weekly have that swing point, have break, that. So we are currently arranging as well. Arranging. So this came and took this also a valid point, but this is all internal. Right, so the only thing is we need either this to be taken out, all this just turn off this action. There's nothing in the weekly as well. Okay, for daily nothing. What we'll do is we will have this and say that our 4 pages for our time frame setup is an internal by. Okay, can have this here and remove this. Just put I think that's okay. So that's why you have it marked. Then you can start here. So you are looking at setups, already marked them, as you have seen what we've done with the UJ. So we have all this peak. I think the time should be transaction. Okay. All right, so looking at price currently, as you can tell that this is a break of structure right here. So price came dropped all the way, it's just melting till the low right there. So you are mostly very much bearish. Price was bearish, consolidated for a while, and this is also a peak. External peak, this is now internal price action and sort of coming back. So if you are to look for something, you have to wait for price to reach 0.29 so that you can sell. So this is still buying. It has reached the 0.5 already, and while you are taking counter trends, we need to use an external swing point with an internal one. So it can't be in between here. Right, so in this instance, since this is a low, then this is the leg that is going internal breaks of structure. So you can see this one, price came from the last one. We needed this. Sorry, this is MSS. Then you have internal breaks of structure here. It happens because there was no. So basically, you now can trade in. Okay, so no setup. And then our daily had marked. Sorry, on the 4 hour. So it already marked that price is ranging. No consistency, which sort of quite visible, so it's already quite risky to take a. But if one wants to, you have to wait for price to come back here, so that's not a valid setup for us. So you move daily range well. So now what do 4 hour and daily. So that you can go a bit faster. Okay. So 4 hour on the card, you can already tell that price is in a clear downtrend. We will mark out our swing point. Clear swing point here, the latest one. There, then you have a break of structure, so this makes it valid. So right here is an external BOS. So you want to wait for, draw your fib and wait for price to come back here. So as you can see, we will have for HS sell, right? So we are basically waiting for price to come back, tap us in, go back down. So we will leave a note here, say wait to reach 2.29 level. Don't mind how I draw my fib, that's just how I draw it. Same thing. Okay, so that's it. So let's make sure that's clear. Then now to the daily, zoom out and an external, which is here. This might be internal price action. So this was the low break of structure. Price really went up, tapped in. So looking back, sort of came and stalled here. And this is, it's too wide for us, so we're not looking for such huge moves, because basically that's what makes things confusing. But we can definitely tell that this is a swing point, never been touched before. So if we have this is 0.29, just it's sort of trying to figure things out. But as we wait, we see, looking back, is do we have after this BOS far. Yes, it's just rallied upwards, consolidated. Now consolidations, we're looking at this. So we have this as internal break of structure, price melted to that. See, this is internal MSS. We have this leg, we have a couple of breaks of structure. Price never came back up, so we have internal IBS here. Fiscal price never reached for 0.25, but it's standing on its own. So I've considered it's a peak. You can see it's have ready to sweep, then I'll take the same thing. So if I was to take, it has already reached our most internal external swing points. Now we are looking for a reversal which happened. So on this leg we have that, which is now our IMSS. Then looking for a break of structure, maybe yes, right? We have other multiples, so no way we could have come and taken it, even though this seems to have reached and just rallied. But you need to wait for IBS, IMSS. So price, you can see this is a peak. This is all internal, and the leg that as well. Price never came back, broke, touched first point here, shoot there, closed, shoot. Then now we have another IMSS right here. On the leg, have a break of structure right there. So with this top, and price just melting, waiting for price to come back. And since our bias is bullish, we need to wait for price to rally, break, retest, and go up. So it's not clear, so nothing. That's the idea. No setup as of yet. This is just change. So swing point, the low, this is the high was never broken. Here the high was never only broken here. If you have that as a break and all the way down, quite ugly, so you'd rather not. So we also mark this as our daily. Come here, same thing, just looking at current price action. So this is very much consolidating. Such a huge box. price is the low. Price came back up, the shift confirmed and came back. So nothing. Okay, come back to our DJ peak price came, was supposed to come back down, nothing, consolidating, so no setup. Same thing here, price just rallying. Okay, looking at GBPUSD price was rallying up, formed a peak, looking back, this was the low of the peak, so it's sort of in a external range. Price was coming back to the 0.29 level. This is where it's at right now, so it's all internal price action. What do we need price to now rally? So this is clear. It's an external buy. So if you look at this, you can tag it, because what supports it, you can see prices it's just rallying. You can see just bring it from backwards. This one, just zoom in so that you don't point out price being too far. No. Catching, best way to plot is finding sell and coming back. From the peak and another peak, rallied past the here, came back, settled sort of here, and just retraced them, kept on closing peak, and that's how we got this. And now peak right there, so this is all internal perception. And now we have rallying higher to here. Okay, came back, touched it, closed below. As you can see, since this is external low, back this, and this leg is what makes this the locals, the rally up that broke and now came back, touched it again. So as you can see, we do not have to be perfect behind, but once we're coming closer to it, we need to be. So this is the low, because we are looking at the most recent transaction. Came back, touched. So this is all internal. So waiting for rally upwards, supported by this POS. So when this was trying to be MSS, broke This is an internal MSS it broke, then price valid. Okay, so all this is now just plot it right now. Should remember to check it Monday. Okay, so for the 4 hour we are currently selling. But now see, this is the peak. What move? As you can see, this was it. And now we have this here. All the way higher. So we have this valid high. So when the price close, I consider this. Was that MSS and tapped yes. So yes is right. Yeah, this ended now. Come back right there, and we are now waiting. So this is the peak. As you can see, this is the leg. It is up. So we then can got another MSS. It is back bullish. Then let's continue all the way. So this was BS. Then MSS again. You can see how it's flowing. Then melted here, right? Seems to have just continued melting. So this is a valid peak. Would have been, yeah. I'm just looking at it. This is now where this becomes subjective. because yeah, this is our market structure. It stopped, then pulled back. So BOS tapped in here to here, 0.25, melted further to here. Then now we have BOS and continued melting. We have that this is not back. So we also had have a break right there, BOS, and now I'm back, touched. Waiting for the next break, which is here. That's another BOS. Then what's the leg? This is the leg that formed the BOS for this rally peak right there. Then now we have our MSS right there. Okay, so this is how it all came about. And now again, break of structure. So these right there, then MSS. If you don't like this as an MSS, if it's this, it's okay, you can wait, tap it. But this is the clear bottom, and the clear top is right here. Okay, so this is where this was drawn. So we're waiting for price to come back and continue selling. So now this is why all this is internal and it was currently ranging, so that's why. Okay, let's continue. So sorry, yeah, we have a DSX buy opportunity, and now on our 4H peak never broke, so this is all internal, but we are currently bullish. So this is why marking this, and this is in front, so you're not bearish. So this was, price was coming this way, melted, so we have a break of structure right there. So waiting for price to come back, tapped in to melt, it didn't happen. Okay, but now this made it our MSS, so we needed confirmation here, which didn't happen. So price pushed back as it should, gave new points, and came back down. And now this is also a peak, and this is internal. Okay, so out or break, so I'll use that. And now we have a shift right. If the price broke, came back, tapped in here, broke again, back leg, now again, so it becomes objective is this a low. It seems like price consolidated, so I'd take this as a first entry. So what are we targeting? Either way is that price is bullish overall, right? So we had a low, the break of structure right here is we're looking at external right now. So it formed that from the low here, price came, pushed POS again, formed, pushed, broke structure here again. There's no base, it just went. So it went, this is why even this becomes an MSS as well. This is just the most external MSS. Then broke, but it never confirmed, so we are waiting for price to come and confirm. That means that price is currently ranging. Because we have an external MSS break. So price decide, and it also touched. It also came and took liquidity here. So it might just decide to do whatever it wants to do, so it's not clear. Okay, look at the daily, clearly bullish, no doubt about it. This was the spike here, obviously. So quite far. Tapped in, some tunnel, came back, tapped, so it changes. What is the leg? It is this, and then this, and now it's matching as well. So since broke, then it continues go up. Not good. Clearly bearish. See how it's so far. There's no way you can say that you'll use this external and this external, but it's just range notes. The range is too wide. All you need is to find an external IMU, a recent one. So which is this? Annual high, low, break of structure, because is that a break of structure and not an MSS, because even here we already had a previous break of structure, so it was clear that price is selling. So with that we have price came closed, so this sort of going up. I like this as my low, and I think this is my high, so I know price is bearish and I'm waiting for it to come back to here and sell. It's already reached 0.5. And you can't have like an internal setup, so it's evident that our DS is an external sell. You just have to wait for praise. So contact 0.29 level. Actually, it's best to say of that there. So trade not active. Okay, as you can see right now, at peak, definitely a peak here, there, break, peak, break. This is not, this is price came back, tapped in here, 0.25, it is active. It's been ranging for some time now, but trade. Or it should be active. Yeah, because everything is respected. Your price is moving. So this is a break of structure right there. Let's just pushed. Yeah, this is all internal because we're waiting for price to come back to this level. So I can have unsafe purchase. Trade negative 10. Okay. So the data setup. Not equals to. So how do you do that? Not equals. So they are basically not inline indices, they're all external. It causes a problem, so you need to be careful. You need to be careful on how to trade this. But you can, because on the daily we are waiting for price to come back higher. So since we have conviction that price will push higher, tap us in here. Yeah, I think that's okay. So you can buy. So you see here we have like an internal. This is an internal market structure shift followed by a BOS internal as well. Actually, the setup is this. I have to make it visible on the 4-hour. The 4-hour time frame. So we are waiting for price to come back here. So we can an internal one, then BOS break. So we are hoping that price will go higher. So yes, okay, daily. Oh, this is just looking out. We're waiting to see the external is really dropped here, forming this. This is never closed below that. Yeah, but then we just had internal price action, goes above MSS, and another one as well. So didn't have, so it just ranged throughout. It's currently ranging. Okay, so where are the Okay, yeah. So now, since this closed below the 4 hour, the price picking up, MSS closed. Once it closed, it gave us this, then price pushed, gave us that, continued lower. So yeah, limit in order. Unfortunately, this trade has not been able to be tagged in. So this is a good trade. Then now the 4 hour, same thing. Base price pushed, formed MSS, never came back. Kind of price action, pushed higher, formed a peak, formed a major peak. Is this? Give us this, then price. So I didn't take because of this. Yeah, this was just too close. So that's why. Yeah. Yeah, overall price is bullish. Peak structure shift. Yeah. To go higher, but you're already bullish. So peak here, break of structure, point here. Someone would have argued this is an MSS because of the close below. Price went, but again closed above. The MSS were bullish, so price traded below, started trading higher again. So this is why if I was to plot that someone was already tagged in heading bullish, so looking for buys. So if it's internal, it's okay. My daily, same market outlook, bullish. Here as well, break of structure, closed above, below, waiting for price to come back down, upper seam to then target. So not yet as of right now. So copy this to the EURUSD just to hide that. So we have the forehead are not active yet. Yeah, so that's something to look out for as well. And below AUD, same market structure shift, BOS again, and yeah, it's a peak. Price just melted. Also take this MSS standard swing. Price came back, formed this, so it's continuing lower to hit TP. So you can look for sales. So on the daily, had the peak, internal swing, came up, swiped, like a structure shift, another shift to sell, back, just took liquidity and ranged. So for us, yeah, have nothing. Nothing as well. Yeah, he had maxed it out pretty nicely before the peak, the structure shift, continuing lower. So we're waiting for price to tap. It did. So I don't know why this shorted it that far. was targeting external at the daily, and this here, as you can see on the Euro GBP, is an opportunity. Yeah, since we have this as the peak, valid higher. Look at this peak as well. Lower shift confirmed to back higher is here. So BOS, right? So this and then this shift confirmed lower, then confirmed higher here. Then price came back. Then it's retracing back. So as you can see, this is an opportunity. External back here. Oh yeah. It's one we want. It's one we'll take. Target. This. So we'll come and see if targeting higher time frame liquidity like here more helpful, but as of right now, no. So come to the next one. Same. You can see from a consistent breaks of structure. So you're clearly bullish. This is also broken as well. You're clearly bullish. Yeah. And then price came. I tapped here. One would have been out. I didn't take the trade, so I was waiting for a retest. Retest on the same. Now this is what dropped down. I was waiting for price to come, go back higher. Maybe it might be a little risky because of taking out that, but okay. Not changed. This and this and this and this is an internal buy. So not active. Okay, and the 4H is nothing. I just zoom in. An external low pushed higher with back structure shift, came back down, pull back up, but took this out again, so nothing. So on the 4 hour, yeah, clearly bullish. Price is rallying higher, so clean. So you're waiting for price. It's not being able to be tagged in. The daily just closed higher, not as you'd want, but we are waiting to see notes on the structure of the daily. You can see that is still running, so they're all in line. Here price is just ranging at this high, been touched multiple times, so it's ranging, nothing to do there. At this peak, market structure shift, so price came back. So here that leg waiting for a retest to continue lower. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see. It's already touched, so it's currently selling. So what we're waiting for price is now to dump. Okay, so we can mark out but you see it was ranging before, aggressively ranging. All this are currently in a range, so it's already too risky to take such kinds of setups. Touched so many times, which is, as you can see, same. Daily clearly bullish, so you cannot say that this is an internal price because you have, this was the last one, so we're clearly buying. So on the daily is not clear, but on the 4-hour external range, external breakout structure, yeah, the price has not retraced to the 50% yet. So yes, on the top 1 hour is where, yeah, we have this happening. So that's why now this is point retest break, consolidated to break, came back, but you're not trading that. Now on the daily, on the 4-hour, sorry, external breakout structure, supported before. So as you come in, breaks of structure, so a good external is one that has taken liquidity before, like this point was taken, so this is the lowest point. So liquidity touched, but you see it's ranging, just stepping and dropping, stepping, dropping, stepping, dropping. It's the same. Price came, stock structure rallied, market structure shift, found its new low there, waiting for price to SI. And so at the 50, sorry, at the 0.29, yeah. So on the DCHF and overall just trending low and lower. So even if you have to take this, mark this as The structure shift, we need price to still come lower. Still here. Confirm. So we are riding this. So that's also another opportunity. F4H. Sell. Not active. So let's on the daily. Daily as well. Clearly very much bearish. Taking out external points. Looking at the top. Same. So this was taken out. Price formed. BIS, so clearly bearish. So we're waiting for price after this BIS closed above. We closed above. So this is that retracing. Retracing to the 0.29. So yeah, we believe it will still come down. So that's all. Still need to ride it lower. So this is BS. Once the BS has been confirmed that here we are waiting for price to. So we also have an opportunity right there. You see now on the card. We have BS and MSS. Close, push back. So this is for externals. As you can see, there's nothing really near. We have this price is our low. Low as well. But structure right there. Price came low and it reached for this one. So even this as well. So there's nothing on the daily or on the 4 hour, but on the daily we're having after price consolidation and broke away, it continued. So it formed this point of being this as well a pullback, right? Here's a bit like this. Rather confirm this as our point. As you can see, since this didn't really come in deep as we want, so it's an opportunity to sell further. As you can see, we are in a sell. I don't know why this was here. I see no I'm not trying to capture this. I'd rather not. So this is playing out, yes. Let's not want to take and this is what we are currently on right now. So we have the lowest peak, nothing on the left, first peak, market structure shift right there, price pushed, formed, came back. So one would have said, why then not take it this way? It's just price went, doesn't matter right now, because either way came, took this out, took it out, and now making the structure here as well, and back, dropped in a short BIS, and we have that. So it has some bit of subjectivity to it, but you just have to take it right. So you can see it's very clear on the daily. We'll adjust bearish, clearly bearish, breaking structure on the leg, and now this last one is where you had the shift and prices came back, taking this well out as well. Sorry, maybe have that. I'll confirm this market, and now price may come back a bit lower. So whatever it decides to do, we shall respond to it. Okay, the last is GU. So GU, you can see this was the base, nothing here, so this was the high, and before this was the, okay, so this is in very wide ranges, but if you reduce it to now this, and break of structure came back out, pointed out, breaks of structure, price pushed up, came down, pushed, and now took this finally, which aligned with that structure shift, waiting for that to happen, but then it quickly reversed to this after reverse. So here we have an internal EOS, which confirms it, as you can see. So waiting for price to come back here and to sell, which has aligned this structure, breaks of structure, come back in. So this is why we've entered the sell, because we're also in a sell, so it's aligning the daily as well. Stream sync point taken now, and the high, is this high valid? Maybe you can say this high is valid until it touches, but it touched it, so we are waiting for sell bias. Okay, yeah, guys, so that's it. So let's wait for the markets to open, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining, and that's the first session. I know it's been long, but yeah, welcome. Have a good week.